Okay, so that's it, guys. Officially, good evening. Right now, we are live on YouTube. So, my name is Solon. I am your host tonight. Tonight, we are going to talk about the World Cup. It's going to happen soon. I hope you are Brazilian fans. And, well, I hope this is a great conversation. So, I'm a host here since March of this year. And I really enjoy coming here and talking in English with you, bringing different topics, different subjects. And now I'd like to get to know you. Please, is there someone here for the first time, or is the first time in this conversation at this hour? No? Okay, so let's start introducing ourselves. I'd like to hear your name, and after that, say how did you get here on TNT? Okay, let's go with you, Alexandre. Please go ahead.
Hey, thanks. I'm Alexandre. Uh, I'm 29 years old and I'm software engineer. I'm here because I need to talk in English with my clients. Uh, I need to expand my knowledge in English.
Okay, that's nice. And how did you get here? Someone sent you the link, or you saw a post, I don't know, on LinkedIn,
Can you
Instagram? How
speak
did it
slowly,
happen?
please? I don't understand.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry. How did you get here? Someone invited you, or you saw a link, a post on LinkedIn? How did you get here?
In LinkedIn, I see the profile of Philip.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Alexandre. Let's go with you, Wanda. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, Sala. I missed you.
Hello.
Um, I'm Wanda. I'm from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I have two sons, one grandson, two daughters-in-law, two cats, and I might dance. And my sport is scuba diving, not
Okay, that's
soccer.
not soccer. Okay, okay, no, that's really nice. Thank you, Wanda. Let's go with you, Pedro. Just go ahead, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Pedro Coutinho, 28, from Poços de Caldas. I'm also not a soccer person, but when you're talking about the cup. So I think it's the moment to cheer about Brazil, to win against the other countries. So I think this is important. This is an important moment. So I'm also not a soccer person, but I think during this month we need to be. We need to cheer with Brazil.
Okay, that's really nice to hear, Pedro.
And I come here because I saw a post in the LinkedIn.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you very much. Let's go with you, Hader. Am I right?
Yes. So I'm Heider, 32 years old. I live in Araraquara, São Paulo. I'm production engineer. I work at a professional company, and I am here because a friend of mine last year invited me to participate in the class, and now I'm here to try improve my English.
Okay, that's really nice. It's good to talk to you, Hader. And last but not least, we have Herbert. Please go ahead, man.
Harvard. I'm 26 years old. I work in financial administrative department in a consultant company, and I found TNT on LinkedIn. And about Cup, I'm very anxious. I try to watch every game.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you very much, guys. I was talking to you, but actually I forgot to explain how Chinchi works, so I'm going to start through these. Okay, just to let you know, guys from the meeting, guys from YouTube. This conversation is part of TNT, and TNT is a conversation platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class. This is just a place where you can practice your language skills. Okay. How does it work? I bring a topic and we can discuss about this topic. I bring some questions, but we do not need to be attached to these questions. We can develop the subject and go ahead. Okay. Our philosophy here is to speak up. So be respectful, but don't be afraid of making mistakes. Just speak as much as you can. As you can see, we are live on YouTube, and if you want to have access to classes or meetings in other idioms like Spanish or Italian or French, just go to talkingtalk.com.br. Okay, and as you guys saw, tonight we're going to talk about the World Cup. So I'm going to send a few questions here on the chat, and if you can see the question, just give thumbs up. Okay, right now. Okay, thank you, Wanda. Very nice. I believe just number 10 is out. Let me just paste here for you guys. Number 10. Okay, that's good. That's good. So let's start with the first one. Okay. Have you ever played soccer, and how good were you? And how good are you now? I'm going to start with Wanda because she's a scuba diver. So have you ever played soccer, Wanda? Tell me. You're muted. Yes, go ahead.
Never. But
Never,
when
really.
I was a kid in the beach, my cousins want to play soccer, and I stayed there, but no way. I hate balls. I hate balls
Really?
coming to me. I'm awful with balls.
Oh, come on. But you know what? When we are child, we always have friends that play soccer, and even if you don't want to play, they say, "No, come here and play with us.
Yeah,
There is
it's
one spot
mandatory.
left."
Yeah, it's
Yes.
mandatory.
Okay, thank you very much, Banda. I don't know. I'd like to hear from you, Heather. What about you? Have you ever played soccer? Were you a good player?
Uh, so I think soccer is my frustration of life because yeah, I always I was almost a professional soccer player in the past.
Whoa.
Yes, I was playing in a team called Grêmio Barueri, and
I know
I
it.
was yes. I was living there. I was received for this, but in this period I was with a relationship, and I decided to stop my career and came to Guarulhos to marry. But nowadays, neither player soccer, neither married because I was
Oh
separated
my
of my
gosh.
Come on,
yes,
man. I was going to say it was very nice. You fell in love and you're married, but you're not.
yes,
Okay.
and after that I tried to play again, but I think that decision was bad to me, and I started to study, and now I am in other life and other person, but not married.
Okay, don't worry about that. And what about now? Do you play soccer for fun or during the weekends? I don't know, in the
Uh,
company you
I
work?
No, I just follow my team. I am a Corinthians fan, and
Okay.
I have a problem in my foot. And I think 2 years I stopped to play because I needed to have a medical procedure, and I prefer don't to operate now.
Okay, okay. Whoa, I was not expecting for that, an ex-soccer player here, but really interesting
Yeah,
to know that, Tader. Amazing.
yes, good.
Let's go with you, Alexandre Matos. What about you? Have you ever played soccer? Were you good?
Yeah, I played soccer uh because now I'm terrible.
Come on.
I can play. I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
have friends for playing for me.
Okay, yeah, yeah, it happens. But we always have escape. We have video games and things like that. So if you want to be a pro player, just go there and play as much as you can. Don't worry
In
about
video
that.
game is so easy.
Yes, exactly. Let's go with you, Herbert. What about you, man? Have you ever played soccer? Did you like it? Were you good?
I like soccer,
Yeah.
watch soccer and play soccer. And Saturdays, inclusive, I don't know the words, inclusive, I will play soccer.
Oh, on this Saturday. Okay, nice.
Yeah, this Saturday.
And what about your skills? Are you a good player or more or
No, no.
less?
Depends on what's depends on the
Position.
people. Depends the people,
Okay.
the skills of the people that are playing. If they are if they are bad, they can play okay. But I'm not a good player. But I like.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And let's hear from you, Pedro. What about you? You have a name of a player, like Pedro and Coutinho. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
I used to play when I was young. I think everyone play in the school. After that, in the club, and nowadays I play with friends in the work, but
Yeah.
is only to have fun, not like either to be a professional. And if I were to rate me 1 to 10, I will say that I'm a 4, 5 in the
Four.
maximum. So it's literally only to play, only to enjoy. So it's something that I like to do because it's a sport. So we waste energy, but I'm not good in that.
Okay, guys, I really like your sincerity, of saying things. And whoa, that's really nice. So let's go ahead to question number two.
And you,
Uh,
oh,
oh yeah, thank you, Wanda, for reminding me that. Well, I'm not so good, but I am a tall person. So I am almost 2 meters high. So when we are playing soccer, everybody likes to touch to me, and I'm going to, I don't know, to hit with the head or just hold for someone else. So it's kind of nice, but I'm not good either. Okay, but let's go ahead to question number two. This is in your opinion, okay, guys? I don't want anyone fighting and etc. Oh, and after the question, I'd like you to say the team you are a supporter because someone said about Corinthians. I believe it was Hader. But after the question, you say I'm a fan or a supporter of this or that team. And if you are not, you are a São Paulo supporter because I'm São Paulino. So those who do not say a team are going to be São Paulo supporter. That's the law. So let's go. Which country has the best soccer players, and why do some countries produce so many great players? Let's start with you, Pedro Coutinho. Name of a soccer player. Go ahead.
Well, I think Brazil is not 5 times the championship for nothing. So I think we are the
Yeah.
best, and we
Okay. And
produce
why
the
that?
best players, and this is fun. And we produce that because we are poor. We are a poor country, and a lot of kids find and think that the sports, the soccer, is one opportunity to avoid that destiny. So a lot of kids in the street are playing soccer. They are dreaming to be a soccer player to have a different future, and a lot of they do that since they start. So they don't have other things to do. This is a little sad, but they don't have other things to do. They are not in studying. So instead of study, they are playing. So they are play and play and play. They become good, and they start to be good, and they start to earn a little money in they. So I think is the culture general because Brazil is good in football, but I think about the economic that the people say, oh, every father, for example, that they're the dream to say, oh, I hope someday my son will be the soccer player. So I think this is about because the economic part.
Okay. Really, really interesting points. Let's hear from the next football player. Okay. What about you, Hader? What do you think?
So, similar Pedro said, we live in a poor country. Brazil, South America, Argentina is common because I think here in Brazil, we needed to be soccer player, singer, or political because it's the careers that you change your life. You imagine it should be a rich person because I don't know the person that just study and is rich. We can should have a good life, have a house, a car, but study is complicated. I know a lot of engineers, a lot of persons that have a good life, but isn't rich. And in this career, a senior soccer player here in Brazil is a way to change your life and you receive a lot of money. I think similar opinion of the Pedro Coutinho, two players and one person, Pedro Coutinho.
Yes, Pedro and Coutinho. And whoa, really interesting point. But Pedro, you forgot to say the team you are a supporter. Go ahead.
Well, I live in many states in Brazil, and each state that I go, I chose one. So in São Paulo, I choose São Paulo too.
Okay,
But
thank you
I'm
very
not
much,
so far,
Pedro.
but I chose São Paulo.
Okay, but thank you very much. This is what matters. He's a São Paulino, you know, guys. Let's hear from you, Wanda. I know you are from Rio de Janeiro. So what do you think? Which country has the best soccer players and why that?
Yeah, I agree with Peter and Hayden. And but yeah, Brazil is the most production of best players, but the players are itself for Spanish, for example, French, and Europe came all the best players from here, and the best team is from Spain or from England or from France, German maybe, and Europe team is the best. And for me, I'm in Fluminense.
Fluminense.
Support
Okay.
Fluminense.
Okay. Whoa, you brought a really interesting point that here we make like such great players and but they are sold to the Europe and there in the Europe they have the best teams. And let's take for example one person from Rio de Janeiro like Vini Jr. He was from Flamengo and really young he went to Real Madrid, you know. He
Yeah,
wasn't 20 years old. He was much younger than that and he was sold. So
They
that's
pay
true.
more, so
Yes, they pay more. They pay in euro, you know, much
yeah.
more. But yes, that's true. That's true. We can't compete against them because they have more money. And I don't know who else. Who else? Herbert, maybe. What do you think?
I I have the certain that Brazil produce the best players because we have 5 World Cups. A lot of players go to Europe when they make a good behavior in Brazil. At the moment, we have a great players in the biggest teams of the world. And my team is Santos.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Santos supporter. And let's go with you, Alexandre. What do you think, man?
I think about Brazil is produce the best players, but don't have now the best players. The Germany for me have a best players now. Is this?
Okay, nice. Well, interesting because in other times when we had like the biggest teams and etc., our biggest stars they were playing like in Real Madrid or Barcelona or I don't know maybe Manchester teams like that. And nowadays, like we have a lot of people in France that's not such as strong as Spanish football or English football. We have people in other smaller teams in Spain too. So yeah, you are right. We have like it's different now. It's kind of different. And I don't know. Everybody answered this one, I suppose. And well, I agree with you guys. I really believe that it's Brazil. And well, this point about the poverty, yeah, I don't know. I believe it's kind of a myth, Pedro, as you said, a lot of people want to have money and to get out of poverty, but it's also like a dream of the parents, like as you said, oh, if someone has a son, he says, oh, I want my son to become a soccer player. And this child is thinking, oh, my father wants me to become a soccer player, and oh, becoming a soccer player, I can get out of poverty, so it's like I wouldn't say a tradition, but it's like your father is going to do this to you and you are going to do this with your son, and it goes on and on, so it's kind of different. And let's go ahead to the next one, number 3. We call soccer, we call football, and this is the most popular sport in the world. And why do you think so? Because we have a lot of different sports. We have scuba diving, for example. Why is scuba diving isn't the most popular? We have running. Running, we had using boats and things like that. We had box, MMA, and a lot of things. But why soccer? Why is it the most popular? I'd like to start with you, Hader, our ex-player.
So I think soccer is feeling. I think is a thing in the past you grow with your father in the sofa watching players is a love since the childhood. In a lot of countries, I think is similar, and the football have emotion, have feelings, have a lot of things similar. Now I am living alone because I moved to city. I was living in Guarulhos and I live in Araraquara now. And in the week, I participate the class here on TNT and watching players, watching games, soccer player. I think I don't know if I get to watching volleyball, but soccer follow me since I was a child. I think it's a feeling, is a love.
Okay, nice thing you said about the parents, because it's like a tradition, like, oh, it's the World Cup, let's watch the game. Oh, it's, I don't know, my team's in the final,
Yes.
let's watch the
Normally,
game.
person that don't like soccer change the idea and the watch the World Cup
Yes.
Is amazing.
Okay, exactly like that. And what about you, Alexandre Matos? What do you think? Why is soccer so popular in the world?
The soccer is so intuitive and it's simple. The rules, it's simple to understand. And the possibilities is it's possible to anything. It's not about volley. You have uh, 3 possibilities to attack, for example. No, the soccer have any possibilities and have strategy. Uh, you remember that uh, I don't speak in English. In 96, the strategy of uh, Holanda is so different than others because this question, the football is so amazing.
Okay, really nice, really nice. I liked what said about the rules. Let's take
Yeah.
for example, I forgot how to say American football. I don't know. I think like that. Rugby. It's like rugby. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to understand. You need
It's
to
hard.
gain, yes, you need to gain some space, and you need to kick the ball, and you need to, I don't know, it's kind of violent too. And wow, yeah, soccer is a little more simple. You need to kick a ball inside the goal, and then you win. It's like,
Yeah, the game is valid under this line, and
yes,
can you not have a false?
yes. You need
And
to use your feet, not your hands, and yeah, it's kind of simple. It's kind of
yeah,
simple.
and you shoot for a goal. Is this?
And
It's
that's
very
it.
simple.
Okay, nice. Let's hear a different opinion. I'd like to hear from you, Wanda. Why do you think soccer is so popular?
I agree totally with Alexandre because it's so easy to watch soccer, and it's so hard to understand another kind of baseball. It's
Yeah, baseball.
yeah, it's so hard. I never understood this, but I think I add in think one thing because the television, the media,
Yeah.
influence all the time for support football, for support soccer, and it's not the same with volley, with scuba diving, with another kind of sport, and all the time people ask us, "What is your team? Where is your football team?" You when we is born, and they put a shirt for
Yes.
support the team. It's kind of media, and all the society agree with the media, and I think for rule and for immersion.
Yes, I totally agree with you when you say when you talk about the media, because let's take for example the World Cup. We see this on television, we see this on subway, on the bus, we see this on
It's
our
holiday
smartphones.
here.
Yes, like some people won't work during the games, like
Yeah,
the country stops. Thank you,
yeah, the
World Cup.
country stops.
But it's kind
Here
of
in my
crazy. It's like just an
city,
import.
there is many big televisions
Yes, that's true.
for all the people see the football together.
Yes, it's really
No,
crazy.
no matter for COVID. No
No.
matter.
Critics, that's nice. That's nice, Wanda. Go ahead, Pedro.
Now, I was thinking, Vada said, for example, that the television is all in the television and the ads and the commercials. And I think it is because the football, the soccer, is the sport with the most money involved. So a
Oh,
lot of people make money with football, with soccer. So I think that uh, this
yeah.
it is involved with a lot of money. So when have money involved, this came famous. I totally believe that in the past was because it's a dynamic sport, it's very simple. In the past was because that, and this come a national passion for everyone. So I think in Brazil or in any place, in any country, when there's a cup, you will cheer up with your country and say, "Oh, we need to win. We need to go to the cup. We need to watch the games." But nowadays, I will say that is because there is a lot of money involved in this. So only because that is the most popular. But if we start, for example, to show a lot of things about volleyball and to use money in that to what this will become famous too. So I think it's a little that the money is involved a little, but I totally agree that in the past it was a easy sport to play, is easy to understand, it's very dynamic because it's a team playing against the other team. So all this become turned this passion in the soccer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I totally.
Yes, there's a lot of money involved, and in all the sports they have like federations, but we most of the time we don't know about the name of this federation. But soccer is different. Like we know FIFA, you know. You don't like soccer, but you know FIFA is the federation of soccer, you know. It's like there's a lot of power involved. Here in Brazil, we had some corruption cases in CBF, that's like the Brazilian Confederation for Soccer. And well, it's a lot of money. We can't say
There
other
is
thing.
a documentary about the FIFA too, the same as CBF, about people
No.
stealing money there.
Yes, it's like really, really, really crazy, you know. And we have like schemes of bets, you know, like, oh, I'm going to bet this team is going to lose, and the team loses, and a lot of people gain a lot of money, a lot of return. So yes, a lot of things
I am a
involved.
person.
Go ahead, Hater.
I'm a person that lose a lot of money in a bet.
Come on, you need to win a lot of money, Hater.
I know a lot, but a little.
Okay, okay. And what about you, Herbert? What do you think? Why soccer is so popular?
I just it's a difficult question because I don't know because how it's turned so popular in the past. Maybe the people said that's easy to watch, to understand the goals, and it's very dynamic maybe because some sports like football, American football, you have a lens. Uh, how can I say lens?
I don't know. A play?
A play, like a play, and the play happens, but it's finished in 30 seconds. Like the player throw up the ball, they run, and after that stop at the game. The players come back to the middle. So it's don't have a dynamic for them in this sport, different of soccer.
Yes,
Like I
yes, that's true.
so
That's
I
true.
think there's one reason that's make foot soccer the most popular sport in the world. And the the events, World Cup, Champions League, the games like FIFA, Pro Evolution Soccer. Um,
Yes, that's
um,
true. And Wanda talked about the media, but we have much more than television and radio and etc. Just like Herbert said, we have video games, we have a lot of championships happening, and they are on our TV. You know, like we don't need to know about the Europa League, we don't need to know about Champions League, but if you like turn on your TV, it's going to be a game, a match of these championships. You know, and then are really far from us. So it's kind of crazy. And just coming back to what Alexandre said about the simplicity of the rules, it's really simple. Vanda talked about baseball, and it's really hard. You know, it's a small ball. It goes at long distance. Everybody starts running, and then I don't know, something happens, and then they do it again. And soccer is like one play, no, 11 players with different colors of uniforms playing against the other players, and they need to kick a ball inside the goal. It's like, oh, that's it, you know, you don't need to understand too much. It's like much easier. And let's go ahead. I'm going to skip question number 4, okay? And let's go straight to question number 5. Are you interested in visiting the host country of the World Cup? And what fun things would you do there? What might be interesting apart from soccer? Uh, I don't know, Wanda, what do you think? Do you know where it's going to be the next World Cup?
It is now.
Yes, but
Now.
Where? In which place?
Qatar.
Qatar, yes. Would you like to
Yeah.
go there? What would you do there?
Yeah, I like to visit the Arabic countries. I stay in Saudi Arabia, in Egypt,
Nice.
in Dubai. I like that. Tunisia, and I like. It's so interesting to see how the women, the poor women, um, eat in a restaurant with a hookah they put, they take the burka like that, take the fork like that, put inside the burka
Whoa.
in the mouth, shoo, and put the fork that. It's so crazy to
It's
see
so different.
a magazine, a shopping, sold in burkas. All the burkas the same. And the woman see, oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's the same. It's interesting
Okay.
to visit.
Well, you know what? I never thought about someone using a burqa. How they eat, you know? I never thought about it, but
Yeah,
they do it.
terrible thing like that. And take the book. Do.
Really different.
Yeah,
And
terrible.
yeah. And what about you, Pedro? Would you like to visit the country during the World Cup or after? What would you do there?
Yes, but this year is very, very special because Qatar is out of the world. But for example, the next cup I think will be in the USA, so I
Yeah.
think it's a little more affordable. But I think travel is the best, so don't need to have a cup to go there. So the cup is only one reason. So I someday I will visit Qatar too, or any place. So I think everyone plan travel the world. So yeah, I'm totally support the people that want to know new countries. So Olympics, World Cup, or only to travel, go and know this new place.
Okay, nice. Very nice. And you, Herbert, what do you think?
I don't. If I had the opportunity, yes, go to Qatar. Not, not. But the culture, I think is. I think the culture is a little complicated. It's very different from other countries,
Yeah.
and it's like for some, I think hug a person. It's maybe not allowed like in public,
Mm.
depending on the situation. For example, they are so conservadorism, and to go there, you need to be uh, attent on the situation about the culture.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Especially because it's a very, very different culture, you know. Like the religion plays a big role in this country. So a few things that we have here they don't have there. For example, gay couple they can't walk on the street like giving hands, you know, or kissing in front of others. Like it's a crime there. So it's kind of crazy. And yeah, interesting point, Herbert. I don't know who else. Alexandre, did you answer? I don't know. Heider, did you?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Ale. You're muted. Oh, let me see.
So I start.
Okay, go ahead, Heider.
So I would like to visit. It's a other country. Is a culture that is improve a lot and grow a lot. Is a dream. But my dream of my life is to visit a country and watch a UEFA Champions League game. It's
Nice.
my dream. I have a friend that play futsal on Italy. He lives in Turin, and direct. He always go to see a UEFA Champions League and the Arena Turin Stadium, and he cover. And I would like to be there, but I think in the future I will realize this dream. But my dream is this: is to see a UEFA Champions League game in local in the stadium.
Oh, whoa, that must be amazing, amazing. It's really nice because we can see people from all over the world, and they all know what's happening, They understand the game and etc. And it's really nice. I believe it's a great experience. And
Yes, and here the the Champions, the UEFA
yes,
Champions League is so great.
yes, it's like
Excuse me.
go ahead.
No, excuse me. I'm with my wife.
Don't worry. Just answer the question then. Would you like to visit the host of the World Cup this year? What do you think? What would you do there? Go ahead.
I like golden iPhones. In Qatar, have a golden iPhones. You see?
I didn't know that. Nice, nice.
Yeah, is iPhone complete, but the material of produce is golden.
Gold. Whoa, I did not know that. I'm going to search about it. Yes, that's a country that's really expensive, because they
Yeah.
did a lot of things. It was like a desert, and they really did. They produced the thing, so really different. So let's go ahead to the other question. I don't know. Let's go to number 6. I'm going to start with you, Hader, because you were an ex-soccer player. So soccer players sometimes act injured to get a penalty call from the referees. What do you think about this behavior? Did you do this, Hader? Be honest.
So I try to understand the question.
Okay. Could you understand?
So
It's,
so it's normal.
it's normal.
Here in Brazil, it's normal. The depend of the game. I in the past I was more defender. I wasn't I don't know attackant. But I don't like this behavior because I think we need to be honest. Here in Brazil, normally we don't see this. In Europe, we normally see a different players that respect of decision of the referee. I think arbiter is referee.
Referee, yes.
But soccer in Brazil is similar truco. You know truco. We need to be a bad boy here in Brazil, similar truco, and I don't know. I don't like, but is a part of the game.
Okay, really interesting your answer. But let's hear from Pedro Coutinho. What do you think, man?
Well, I totally think this is part of the game. This is a behavior that people do, but for example, we are developing more the technology. So nowadays we have the VAR. So you can try do that, but if you did that, they will see in the camera and will say, oh, this was a fault, so okay. But if you try that and the people see that in the VAR and they see that you simulate that, you will receive a card for that. So I think this is part of the game. Everyone will try to take advantage sometimes, but nowadays we have the VAR to help us. So I think the players they want to stop try that. They always will try get advantage. But nowadays we can have facilities because, for example, I remember the game that the Argentina win with Maradona used the hand to make a goal.
Yes, his hand.
Totally wrong, but he won because they didn't have, for example, in the past the camera just say then, oh, this was a fault. Nowadays, I think no one will win this way, but I think they will continue to do that.
Okay, interesting. And you, Wanda, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Coutinho because it's like that. And nowadays, it's so difficult to simulate. But Argentino soccer is a custom, I don't know.
A tradition. Okay.
Usually to do this kind of thing. Oh my gosh, I get hungry because of this kind of thing. And Flamengo too. Flamengo is a chief team.
Okay, okay. Remember, guys, she's a Fluminense supporter, so okay, let's move on. Who else? I believe Herbert. Did you answer this one? I don't think so. Herbert? Okay, maybe you can skip and go to Alexandre. Alexandre?
I think about the, excuse me, I think about what's the answer? Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, what's the answer?
Question number
What's the question?
6.
Oh, the question. Yes, I was
See,
thinking, what answer? There's no right answer. It's question number
okay.
6. Because sometimes the players they say, "Oh, I'm hurt," or "Oh, I someone did something to me," but it's not true. You know, they lie to the referees. And what do you think about this behavior? Hater said it's part of the game, just like football. You
Yeah,
know, you need to be the
I
bad guy.
agree. It's a part of the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, part of the game. Oh, guy, everybody here thinks that this is part of the game. Come on. So let's move on. Let's move on. I'm going to go straight to number 8, okay? Because it's not totally related to soccer. It's related in sports in general. So, how do you behave when you or your team loses? Are you a sore loser or a good sportsman? Let's go with you, Wanda. You talked about Flamengo. I felt something there.
Depends.
Okay, depends
If
of
the
what.
Flamengo lose, cheat, stolen my team, I get angry. But
Yes,
normally, Fluminense is the win with Flamengo.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Flamengo is the win for all the teams.
Okay.
But Fluminense, they lose, and
Okay.
I get happy because of this.
Go ahead,
Wanda,
Adrian.
you is a good support of Fluminense, so you just follow the team.
No, I just follow. I don't make
Do you know
noise.
this gesto? Do you know?
It's a player.
Yes, it's a
Yes.
Yeah,
player.
it's a player. I don't know the name.
Germancano.
Germancano, yes.
É Cano. Why this is a Cano? I don't know.
I don't know.
Son's name is named Lorenzo. When he do
Ah,
a goal,
Yes,
he enjoy with this gesto.
yes,
Correct,
interesting.
Saulo?
yes. That's correct. That's correct. And he makes
Yeah,
this gesto. I forgot the name of gesto,
history.
but he yeah
The
gesture.
signal.
Thank you. Yes, he does it almost every game because he scores a lot. You know, he's one of the top scorers. So it's really nice
Yeah,
to see.
Cano is
Thank
the
you,
best.
Wanda.
The
Yes,
best
he's
player of
amazing.
the
He's amazing. Come
world.
on, not like that. And let's go with you, Hater. What about you? Do you behave well or you're a sore loser?
Uh, I'm a fanatic supporter of Corinthians.
Yes.
I go to arena. I have a shirt. I follow the games. But
Yeah.
I think lose a game is a common, is a normal to me. I
Yeah.
don't
For
lost my
Flamengo too?
sorry.
Loser for Flamengo too?
It's normal
Yes.
nowadays. Flamengo is winning always, but the last championship, I think Copa do Brasil was a good game against Flamengo. But is Flamengo in the during the years now is a good team. It's to me okay,
Yes.
and
That's
they
true.
have a good party in the last week here in Rio de Janeiro, Wanda, about the Flamengo
Oh
win?
my gosh.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
No one sleeping because of my fireworks.
Too
A lot of-
electrical.
Yeah, terrible.
But it's this, Salo, just this.
Okay, thank you very much, Hayden. And what about you, Pedro? Are you a good loser? What do you do? You become
Well, I don't
angry?
care a lot about teams in Brazil, so for
Okay.
me, and I even know when São Paulo is playing, but I know that São Paulo don't win a lot.
Yes,
I
that's
think it's
terrible.
so. I think it don't matter be it São Paulino and care if we lost because we lost a lot.
Yes, it's kind of normal nowadays. Sad to
Uh,
say that, but that's true.
talking about
Because
teams,
of money.
sorry,
Sorry?
It's because of money.
Yes,
what?
true. A lot of things. Money is also one topic that São Paulo is bad nowadays.
I don't know. I choose São Paulo and I don't know what. I'm totally regretted, but I will maintain São Paulo.
Okay,
Is
okay.
this?
Thank
Turn
you.
up
And
your shirt.
yes,
We don't try. I think we need, for example, every time that I change the state that I'm living, I choose another one. So I was living in Goiânia and I was a Vila Nova fan. Now I'm
Oh, louco.
yes,
now I'm
I was going to
living
pick
in
Goiás.
Vila Nova is amazing. Better than
Atlético
São Paulo.
Goianiense.
No.
Yes, come on.
I always will choose the underdog, the small team, the team that
That's
always
true.
lost
That's
because
true.
this is more fun. So we'll have more happy with that because the people they go to the stadium hoping lose, but when they win is amazing. So I think I prefer the small teams, the teams that lose a lot.
Nice. When he goes to Rio de Janeiro, he's going to be a supporter of
Vasco,
Vasco, you know?
Vasco.
It's going to be like that. And
Ou
go ahead,
Vasco, né?
Hilder.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vasco.
Vasco.
Poor
Exactly.
Vasco. Poor Vasco.
What about you, Alexandre? How do you behave when your team lose? Are you a good sportsman? How
I
do
like
you?
Flamengo. I'm learning to lose.
Oh, yes, he doesn't know how's losing anymore. Just for Fluminense. Okay. Guys, whoa, the time went
Time
so
flies.
fast. Yes,
Time
time
flies.
flies. But before we go, I'd like to send a link here on the chat. Let me just copy again because copy paste failed. This link is about our survey, okay? On this survey, you can put your opinions, suggestions, and things like that. Please answer it. It's really, really important, okay? And well, that was the conversation today. If you have suggestion, critics, just answer the link, okay? And I'd like to know your opinion, Alexandre, because it was your first time talking with me. How was the meeting for you? Did you like it? You didn't like it? How was for you? Go ahead.
I like it.
Okay, nice. Very simple. What
Nice,
about you,
nice,
Hader?
nice.
How was the
Everything's
meeting
good.
for you? Everything's
Always
good.
good.
Okay, that's nice. So, folks, that's it for tonight. I hope to see you all again on other meetings. Next week we are not going to have a meeting because it's going to be the presential meeting of TNT. You know, all the hosts are going to meet in São Paulo, so it's going to be like presential. It's going to be nice, and well, I hope to see you on our next meeting after 2 weeks. So that's it for tonight, folks. See you. Bye bye.
See
See
you.
you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.